All right, good morning, cyber traders, and welcome back on this Monday. This is not technically it is actually. It is the last week of the month, and it is a exciting one. Good to see you, Deborah, Charles, Rich, Lawrence. Let me tell you, I never woke up this morning more excited today than I've been in a while. I am really doing really well with certain stocks. I know you guys been following us at Cybertrading University. Who here has USAR? I mean, we are killing it. I got Josh texted me yesterday, and Josh, I don't know if we have that text. If you could post it up there of the X out there. Sharon, you sold it. Deborah, you got it. Kathleen, you got it. Wendy's got it. Yeah. So I have a pretty big position on it. I'm up right now. Where am I? About 24,000. I got 2,000 shares, and I bought it right around 1760. So let me just show you what we saw right here. So it was right around here when we've been watching it right there, and we had several days to jump in. And it's just been doing great over the last couple of days. And this is one of the rare earth mineral stocks. And I saw the stock go from $44. It came all the way down to a major support levels. Okay. And it had that big pop. It came back down. And, I said, you know what? Look what's happened with silver. Okay. Look what happened with President Trump in Davos about Greenland, talking about, about rare earth. We have to get the rare earth there. Not only it's a national security, everything else. So this stock, obviously, I mean, just plain old luck. It was luck. Okay. Just like some of the stocks that we're in, like, what else we have that move? Silver's obviously been pretty good, but even like OKLO, that big winner that we had. So the news is the U.S. government is going to invest 10% and buy like $1.5 billion worth of their stock. And I tried to sell it this morning. I woke up this morning around 5 o'clock and I'm like, oh my God, it's at 35. So it did drop. I mean, that would have been another 10 G's right there. But I still like this company. I like the stock. And listen, remember what happened with Intel, right? Intel, the same thing. The U.S. government bought into Intel. And Intel, obviously, let me bring that up to show you that one too, INTC. So that happened right around here. They had the earnings and the stock was on 25. Look where it went to 50. So you will get some retrace. You will get some back off. So, and once again, how do we find these stocks? Day trading. Day trading make you a good swing trader, and day trading, swing trading makes you a good investor, good options trading. So that's why we do it. Now, silver, we've been owning silver for a long time. So right now we own silver. I chase this stupid stock too. It drives me nuts. I paid 75. I didn't even want to pay 75. I looked at it. I'm like, damn it. I owned it at 40. And then I saw this thing. I'm like, 75? Are you kidding me? All the way up here? Had to pay 75. I mean, that's crazy. Look at that chart. This stock in August was all the way down at 23. So listen, another big thing. A lot of us are killing it in silver. I know a lot of us, we've been trading it. I did a couple of videos on silver too. When it broke 100, now it broke even more. What do we got? Even gold broke over 5,000. I was going to say gold was going to break 5,000. Probably gold and silver gold still is a lot of money. Silver obviously is not, So the big news, I think what happened is over with Japan, something with their interest rates or something like that. And, over what happened with the US dollar, or whatever it is. But that's one of the things that's driving it up, including all the other stuff. Alex, I'm in silver from 68. Oh, you got a better price than me, Alex. There you go. Look at that. So Alex, you're looking pretty damn good right now. Good for you, Alex. So, but anyway, listen, this is what we do here at Cybertrading University. Every day is a great adventure. And this morning in pre-market, a lot of us killed it this morning. We're going to talk about it. So listen, I'm very short for time. We got to get ready for the market opened up. It's not about putting feathers in the cap, because I do got to take one feather out of my cap, okay? I do lose, okay? So I do own KOLD, and KOLD got destroyed. And I bought into it. It's right at these support levels right around here. So I own it. I think I own it at 21 right now. So I'm down about $1.50 in it right now. So I bought it because it got hammered. And a lot has to do about it with what's going on with the weather and gas. It's like, but this stock has done pretty well over the years. You can see it right here. When I go back really, really far back, it's got some big support levels. So I'm just holding it, because you might get a big spike on it. You know what I mean? So it's only what I'm losing, really taking a little bit of a hit on right now. And NVIDIA, I'm just flat. I mean, that thing is just obviously hasn't gone anywhere. So overall, we're doing really well. Now let's get ready. Now listen, before we get started, there's a lot of new traders that are joining us from the Wealth 365 event that I did last week. We got 100 people that signed up last week. So please don't, if you're in the cyber group room, just sit back, watch the traders. Don't be buying anything. Remember, we didn't teach you how to trade. The traders are going to show you how they do it and what they've learned. So your goal is to, obviously you're looking to do this as a career. You want to know why we've been around for 35 years and have a 5-star rating on Google and been endorsed by every brokerage firm. You're going to see it starting today. So just sit back. If you have any questions, you go and message to talk us back. If you're watching on social media, you're more than welcome to come and join us. Here's a little QR code. In the meantime, while I'm going over the watch list, just take your phone and scan that. So let's go over some of the stocks really quick, and then we'll go through this morning what's going on. So a lot of stocks. SLV has just been an animal. We just talked about that. PSLV. Is that? No, I'm sorry, I typed it wrong. Yeah, there it goes right there. That one did really well too. That one, another one. From yesterday to today, it was on our watch list. Stock was 25 up to 35. I'm putting this back on the watch list. So we have SLV, PSLV, USAR, which is obviously still going to get moved. What else did we have on there? There's a couple other ones I'm going to bring up there. Netflix. I went long Netflix too. NFLX. I don't know if anyone here jumped on the Netflix trade, but Netflix, one thing we teach in swing trading, once we see it consistent in a couple of days, after we see it go down, after seeing the stock got crushed, we jumped to Netflix. So Netflix is starting to move up pretty nicely. NFLX. Now, remember, we don't trade the common. You could trade the ETF, which what we trade was NFXL, which is the double bullish. So you make twice as much with a quarter of the price. So that one did pretty well too. That one's going on a watch list back end. We already did that one. CRML. That one is also gapping up again. Another critical mineral stock is moving up pretty nicely. This one, was back in January was $5. I mean, this thing is up 400%. I wish I had this one than the USAR. But anyway, as long as we're in the right market, in the right industry, that's what makes them all move. So remember, when we trade and we teach you how to trade, sometimes you miss one stock, but there's so many of them in the industry, and that's what makes it so much fun to be in these stocks. A couple other ones. UUU was another one that did really well. That one's gapping up, doing pretty well. Let's put that on the watch list again. A little bit on the unfriendly tradable side, but we're putting that back on it. This list is getting really big. This one's gapped up pretty well. Another metal stock, TMC. These are all the stocks that we've been trading all last week, and they're still pushing up. And it's so funny. I turn to financial stations, and guess what they're talking about? Something that we found a couple of days ago that we've been in it already. APLD, another one that's been doing absolutely fabulous. Still strong, up 2%. Irene, IREN, was another good runner that we had after taking a little bit of a hit. And SLI, another nice little moving stock right there, cheap, and so on. A couple of good shorts, too. We do short here at Cyber Trading University. Intel, now obviously, whatever goes up comes back down. That was a good short on Friday. SOC was a good short. And LPTH. That was another good short. All right. Now, this morning in pre-market was super excited. Some of you guys that came in early, you did well. BNNA, we've been trading this stock Friday. That was another one. I didn't want to put it on the list. I wanted to save it. But listen, if you're one of the people that, you know what? Maybe I'll hold it overnight. Maybe I'll do it. Remember, it's done into design. $12 stock up to about, once we got into afternoon, the stock still continued to push up. I went into after hours on Friday. It was at 16. Guess what? You wake up the morning and you're like, my God, that thing's up about 300%. So fortunately, I wasn't in it. Okay. So I was in the other ones, but if you did get it and you did do it into design, which is what we teach you to do it, guess what? You hit what's the big lotto one? Mega Ball. You hit Mega Ball on this one. All right. So a couple other ones are moving too. That moving pretty well. Now listen. The BNAA, the BNAI is going on the B list. We're not going to trade that. Listen, it's a little too expensive. It's going to be very volatile. Let's skip on that one. Now, this GXAI is moving up pretty nicely this morning. There was a big iceberg order here, down here at the bottom. Let me take out this QR code for you guys so you can watch a little bit here on social media. Big buyers showed up here right around $2. The stock went up again. It was a nice pop around 8 o'clock this morning. You could see that. Great run up at 7:30, $1.20 to about $2.20, $2.40. Nice little move. Back on the watch list. This one just shot up pretty big and came crashing down. This stock was an $80 stock last year, and it dropped all the way down to $3. We'll put this on the B list. NVVE. That one I didn't check on level 4. Now this one, a lot of you did get it early this morning. This was another nice mover at 8:15 this morning. Stock ran from $1.70 to about $3.20. Beautiful run up, nice, cheap, inexpensive stock. It came up to some big iceberg orders I could see here right around $3.50. I'll share that with you guys right there. You see that little orange line? So whoever here traded, obviously being a student at cyber trading, you know how we use the level 4. If you had it up and running and you had that game plan, you did really well on that one. US, no, not that one. This one we talked about, right? Now, this one is another one that's moving up pretty. That one you already talked about. Sorry about that. This one right here I'm talking about, NAMM. This one, big, taking a very big hit, dropped all the way down to $1. It's up about 4, little on the volatile side, but I see it's got some nice orders out there. A couple orders out there, $4.50, and a bunch of them about $5. So this one, NAMM, is really, really nice. 7 million shares, pre-market, really nice. This one, I don't like how the chart looks. So that one's not really that friendly. USAR, there it is, up 21%. Congratulations, whoever got it and owned it. See, this one is just gapped up pretty big. This crowd wave. This one right here is this stock right here. So you got the ETFs on it. That one's doing pretty well. But we're not going to put that on a watch. It's a little too volatile right here. Let's go check out some losers. Any good losers out there? That's about it. And we got a nice mover on this one right here. BATL. It's up a lot. I mean, 400%. I didn't check the orders out here. Let me see what they look like. BATL. I mean, to me, it's up a little bit more than what we could really want to be in. Usually it's profit. Yeah, there was a shitload of sellers out there. Right around the 620 right there. That's why it's backing off. But they're not there anymore. It looks like the orders got executed. We'll see how she opens up. So not another bad moving stock. This is the ETFs on Crowdwave. There you go. Wow, they got a shitload of ETFs. The gold is doing well. There's a lot of gold ETFs out there. They're doing really well today. I don't know anyone here owns gold too. I know Grant Brockway, you're probably happy than I don't even know. I know you're super excited. Look, gold and silver, US, look at this, USAS. This is another big runner. There's a lot of little good ETFs out there you could trade that you could have benefited from it. You didn't have to trade SLV. There was these other ones you could have traded too. Losers, anything out there on the loser side? Nope. All right. So a lot of great stuff going on. So congratulations for some of you did pretty well. Listen, the stock market's not going out of business. Every day is a new adventure. You know what the biggest thing is? These are the days where we shine. It's the losers we got to be very careful of. Remember, I talked to a lot of you. Everyone has a problem with entries and exits. That's the big issue. So you don't know when to enter and you're afraid to exit because you don't want to give it back. That's why you're here part of Cyber Trading University. So cyber traders, let's get ready for the market opened up. If you're watching on social media, Here's a QR code. You can join our trading room. We're here all day. And then don't forget three big announcements. Josh has posted the phase 2 classes are going to be starting this week. We did send out the links for them. If you cannot get into those classes and you're not a student, talk to your education advisor. I'll tell you a little bit about it. We also got Traders Talk that we will broadcast live on social media. You're going to have that coming up. And on Thursday, I am going to be in the wonderful, one of my favorite towns, cities in the world. I am going to be in Toronto at Mumu's office, the brokerage firm. So if you haven't got that link yet, we will post it up again. Please register. Look forward to seeing you there. If you can't come on site, we will webcast it. We got a really big announcement that we're going to do with Mumu, and I think you guys are going to be super stoked about it. All right, guys? So I know there's a bunch of students are going to be here. Andre, I know you're going to be there, right? I'm holding you. Looking forward to seeing you as always. And everyone else, you're more than welcome to come. We got about 15 minutes. Let's get ready for the market opened up. And listen, every day is a new day here at Cyber Trading. Don't worry about it. Whatever you missed, we're going to find a bunch of them. We got a nice new list coming up. I'll post these all on social media. And as always, Cyber Traders, you see something, you say something. And if you're new here to Cyber Trading, you trial member, remember our three L's. Look, listen, and learn. That's why you're here. Good luck, everybody. Me, Josh, and Rich will be back in 15 minutes when the market opens up. Don't go anywhere.